drops. Shout out to my chat if y'all watching this later. It's gonna be uploaded as usual. I'm currently looking through some of my thumbnails here. Trying to find a specific one. There it is. This actually today. Oh wait. We got a Twitch drop. Do it. Somebody asking me about it. I just got home, guys. I'm trying to get it together for the stream. Y'all know what it is. Forgot about the Twitch drop happening today. Oh man. Hope everybody's good. Completely forgot. We have a Twitch drop. If you're into Twitch drops, today's your day. Now, make sure I link that into the description in a minute, but let me finish up punching in this YouTube stuff. Kind of got used to it now. Shout out to everybody watching on platforms. Are currently gonna slow down on where we stream at. Let me go and put this up in here. Been doing a lot of Assassin's Creed. Today we're gonna talk about Assassin's Creed. We're probably not gonna. See shadows. Bots. I completely forgot. Plus, there we go. Let me put this in here, guys. There we go. All right, we're back. Drops enabled on Twitch right now as I got home. Wasn't gonna plan a stream, but I figured I can edit and stream at the same time. That's what we're gonna do. I got a dope video planned to record. I already recorded it, but I'm gonna re-record it just for my chat. Let me put in my link just for my chat. Where is my link? Come on, Twitter, Twitch, I mean. Exclusive drop. Yeesh. Here you go. Probably should ping that on all those platforms very quickly. I've been a little bit of distracted, folks. Just say. Go pinging it. We good. We good. We good. Let me go into my own chat. Check this out. And that income. But if you want to know what it is, and you can watch my stream also, this is it right here, folks. The Twitch drop. The one under me, the 26th, is a new one. And actually, crazy enough, I could watch my own stream to get the drops. What is it, for 1 hour? So I'm gonna watch myself for an hour, guys. I can get this bad boy. I don't know how cool it is. The other stuff was way better in my opinion. It should be enabled. Not popping up on my stream. Anybody could go over to Twitch and just let me know. Let me know if it's popping up on your chat so that we could be good to go. Wait, give me 1 second. Going into thing. There it is. It's enabled. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna watch my own stream to get this to see what it looks like. And you're good. If you don't have it, you can do what I did when I first went onto Twitch. It didn't pop up. Closed the app on my phone and reopened it, and it's there. Is it right here? Want to see how it says drop, but I gotta watch for an hour, blah blah blah. You know how that goes. Yeah, I'm watching my own stream. Cheat code, baby, cheat code. Watch your own stream and you get the drop. You would drop right there. All right, back to the chat. What's going on, SX? This dude has been my #1 chat guy for the past 2 weeks. I think it has been right, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Mafia, what's going on, brother? Hope y'all doing well. You said it's a bland. You don't like the decoration? I'm sure it has really deep meaning in the Japanese lore. It looks like a trophy to me. It's like, yo, you just won the Mortal Kombat tournament. Yo, Ghetto, what's cracking, man? How we doing, brother? He said the story is amazing. Mafia, that's how you feel? Nice. Nice. I would say this. I just dropped a video about the story and what it felt like for me. I'm not telling y'all to go watch it because it's an hour long, but I just had to get it off my chest. Because there's a lot of like conversations with the hardcore players that they want what I want, which is Assassins versus Templars, like for real, for real. Just a battle between them. Like physically fighting a Templar every time, you know, like invading their bases. And in the past 10 years, you've been like avoiding playing as an assassin or fighting the Templars directly. It's always like subtle, like, you know. So that is a big complaint about the series in recent years, and I get it. I'm one of those guys, but I also love the general breakdown of this story. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a hard conversation. Sure, I can agree with wanting the old school style of Assassin's Creed where you're fighting Templars all the time and you're a real assassin. But hey, man, it's a new day. It is what it is. I'm over it. You know, I'll take what I could get. It's a pretty cool setup. SX says it works. There you go, man. So you got it. You got it. You good, man. But yeah, those are the drops for everybody. If you guys want it. I'm not that into the hideout yet. I'm gonna dive into it. I still haven't got into the hideout. Played this game for thousands of hours and I'm still not into the hideout the way I should. I only got 200 hours, but you know what I mean. The ending of Act 1 had me crying. Yo, Mafia, I'm a baby, man. I say it. I love crying when I have to. I'm not holding back tears or trying not to cry to try to act tough or try to be something. It's like, yo, I'm a grown-ass man, and if I cry, that's a good thing. I want to get it out. I want to hold it in. We hold in enough beating up by society's nonsense. Why would I want to hold in my tears? You know? So, yeah, I definitely had some tears as well. Said I wanted some story with Assassins or Templar fights, piece of Eden or stuff. But it's good so far. Like I said, man, you know, each his own, and it's a new day. Appreciate you. SX says, question, will there be any assassin related things in the story? Well, I mean, a shinobi is kind of an assassin as far as the structure of their style, right? They want to be hidden, they want to stealth, they want to sneak, you know, they're playing in a different way, so they have that. And whatever else happens in the story, I'm not going to spoil, which I kind of did in a way by saying some stuff earlier. But whatever happens in the story happens. I wouldn't say you should focus on the assassins. It's an assassin story, you know, and developing things. Every game in recent years hasn't been an assassin. You play Valhalla, you're a Viking, and there's assassins in it who you can relate to and maybe learn from and start working with, things like that. So that's kind of where all of these games have recently been going towards, where it's like your origin story of getting introduced to the universe of the Creed. You get what I mean? Mona Mike. I don't know about that name. What does that name mean, brother? Yes, I haven't got into it so far. I have yet finished Act 1. Nice, man. Take your time with it. I don't want to spoil the story, by the way. We're only watching the first 20 minutes of the story or so. 20, 30 minutes, the most. We're not going to be watching the full story. But I got a dope video I'm recording later that has nothing to do with the story, but y'all should be here for that. You're going to see a live version of it, and I'm going to release it another day, but yeah. Some cutscenes are long and scuffy, but they're manageable. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Help me out, Mafia. SX, that's not what I meant. I meant as in assassin-related things that go back to Brotherhood or AC1. Yeah, man, it's, how could I say? You know, Brotherhood is one of those games where you get to command other allies, and in this game, Shadows, you get to command other allies. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ghetto said, you gonna play Kazan? So I played the first Berserker Kazan, just released tomorrow or today, whatever day it is. And I've played it on my friend's account a little bit yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was, really quickly for a little while. I've already played all the betas, all the tech tests, all the demo, and I love the game as far as gameplay goes. And I played some of the story, and I was like, this story doesn't feel like it's gonna be special, but the gameplay is so fire. It's a Souls-like game. It's like Neo, Sekiro. Sekiro's blocking a little bit. Neo's difficulty, like enemy types and all that. But things like that. So yeah, that's kind of where that game stands. The first Berserker, gameplay wise, is phenomenal. Everything else, you don't need to worry about it. Just get in there, fight these bosses. Like Elden Ring, you know, like, I don't think Elden Ring has the best gameplay, by the way, but it is well designed enough to fight all these bosses and go through the battles. This game has some amazing bosses, but it has cool combat where you can really showcase your skills. Like, top players are going to be doing some phenomenal stuff. I want to play it. I don't own the game. I'll tell y'all what happened. I don't want to put companies on blast, but there was a company, I'll just say the whole story. The whole story goes, the publishers sent me an email about signing up for something so that I could work with them and like basically get sponsored. I'm like, cool, let me go do that. And so I go, and I'm like, cool, they're gonna send me the game. I'm gonna go and play it on release. Everything's cool. Like a day before the game releases early, I think it was like last week on Friday or Tuesday, I don't know when it released early. They have like a 2-3 day early access. So I get an email that's like, hey, by the way, you have to try and do this and that and that and that and that. And they put out these requirements that I'm supposed to do just to play their game. And it wasn't like a requirement. It was like understandable. Somebody I wasn't appreciative of. And I'm like, I ain't doing all this. So I email them back like, yo, did not agree to all of this. I said I would try the game out if you give me a copy. That's it. Let's do it. That's what I normally do. Like, I'll check a game out. You know, I like the game already. I'm ready to play. Give me the copy and we're good. And so I was like, I'm not doing these requirements. So that's kind of where that ended. So I ended up not playing the official release, which is today or tomorrow. I don't know when it officially releases. I think it's tonight. Does anybody know? But yeah, that's what happened. Mona Mac. My bad. Uh, you're a girl. That's my bad. My bad, Mac. And I've seen you here before. You've been here a few times. Apologies. I'll be on one. You know what I mean? But I appreciate your time, your energy, and I hope you're doing well and you're good to go. Sorry, I didn't want to bring up all this like behind the scenes stuff. It was just a weird scenario that I never experienced where a company's like, you got to do this, do that, do that, do that to be able to even get considered for a code. I'm like, bruh, it's different if it's requirements. Some companies are like, you got to have a certain amount of views or you got to have content from our game already. Like the way companies work on this situation is like, if you got to read a certain amount of subs or a certain amount of views, or you can engage on social media at a high level, they'll be like, oh, 10,000 this impressions, or we'll get you a code or something like that. Or they'll do like, those are the type of like requirements that they'll look at, the statistics or things like that. But to send you on some fetch quests, silly stuff, I was like, I'm not doing all that. So unfortunately, I'll probably get the game another day I'm not spending my money on it right now. If I end up getting my own copy somehow, cool, but I'm not gonna blow any bread on that. But that's where I'm at with it. But it's a dope game, gameplay wise. It's a must have if you like Souls-like games. To me, it'll be cool. One of the better ones out of all of the ones that have been coming out. One of the top ones, I personally feel. SX, you misunderstand my question. It's more, are there things related to the original lore not in terms of gameplay? I don't want to get into story, man. SX, you're play the game without worrying about the past. You're in Japan right now, playing as two protagonists, a samurai and a shinobi. Experience that and don't worry about it, because you're gonna ruin your experience worrying about the previous stuff when it comes to Assassin's Creed. He said, Ghetto, that looks tough. Yeah, try the demo, man. It is fire, bro. I promise you. Ghetto, aren't you one of the Elden Ring guys? Aren't you like an Elden Ring player? I'm assuming that was you, or was that the other guy? Who's the other guy that be on my chat? It has to be you. You're like a hardcore Elden Ring guy. You're gonna like this game for the gameplay. It really lets you do crazy good combos. Like a regular player will attack a boss and hit him once or twice. An amazing player is doing triple combos, all this extra stuff. And it was rewarding, in my opinion. You said, yeah, you're gonna wait until you get it later as well. Yeah, like I said, it ain't no big deal. It's not like the game of the year, but it's a fire game in my opinion. When we're talking about the first Berserker, by the way, guys, it's releasing tomorrow. Let me actually look this up because I'm over here talking. I know it releases today or tomorrow. Let me go on my PlayStation. Hold on, guys. So this is it right here. Berserker. Should I play it? It's a demo. I want to see the product because I don't know the official release date. Yeah, today actually. It officially launched. I'm not paying a 60. Somebody want to pay the 60 and watch me play it? I'll play it tonight. We'll restart the stream and I'll play it tonight. You know what I'm saying? $65. Send it to my PayPal. Cash App. Don't Cash App me. I'd rather PayPal. And then I could buy it right now. But I ain't gonna spend it. But yeah, it's fire gameplay. The story isn't really like some compelling thing that I'm like a must play. But gameplay wise, very, very difficult, but amazingly rewarding. Have the best combat, some of the best combat in Souls likes, just because you're able to put up combinations and build, a really cool playstyle with it. I'll play it a little later, guys. I'll play the demo real quick later, if anything. Yeah, where were we? I was showcasing a video, wasn't I? But yeah, check it out, man. Again, I'm not promoting the game. I'm not here. Like I told you, I don't sell games, meaning I'm not telling y'all to play these games, buy them, and just telling you what I feel, what I think. It's just like food. It's like I'm not selling you the food. I like the food in that restaurant over there. It tastes good. Try it out. That type of thing, you know? So make your own decisions. Feel how you feel. You know? SX said he's 27 hours in. Still didn't kill the third person I'm supposed to assassinate. Enjoy, brother. So you having a good time with it then. I look at it, anybody that can be in an open world game and spend time and not necessarily be like, oh, I finished it in a day. And it's like, wow. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. I don't play open world games to rush. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You say you're not a hardcore Souls-like player, Ghetto, but you like Elden Ring? Got you. Any idea how much it costs for the DLC for those that didn't pre-order the game? That's a good question, man. I don't know. You know what's crazy? Let's look it up. These are fun questions right here, because what if someone didn't pay for the DLC? Shouldn't... What would they... I don't even know if they sell that stuff. I think you got to get an upgrade, right? Like you would probably have to pay an extra $10, maybe 20. How does it work? I don't know. I'm looking at the store, but it doesn't explain it. So it's an extra $20. I assume. I don't know. I'm lying. That ain't true. It doesn't have it in the PlayStation store to upgrade or do anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm assuming it'll be cheap. Shouldn't be charging people for it. The other said, I got you day one. One day? One day what? One day what? Get rich so you could buy me all these games. Sure. All right, I had to check. But yeah, those that are watching on YouTube, go over to Twitch if you want to get the reward. I want to keep reminding y'all. This right here, man. You're showing me love and support. Put this a little bit centered. See the whole thing, man. You show me love and support, but yeah, it takes 1 hour. I'm gonna try to see it in a minute. I'm watching it right now on my own stream so I could get the reward. My must plays this year gotta be Phantom Blade, hell yeah. Ghost of Yote, hell yeah. Crimson Desert, hell yeah. And then Hell Is Us, hell yeah. Those are all fire, bro. Those are all fire. I got a longer list. I mean, that's pretty... It's a weak ass list. No offense. Got 3 games on there, bro. Or 4 games. My list goes for days. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as she like it. As long as she like it. So my must plays of the year, of the games that are already announced. Split Faction, a nice co-op game for everybody. Assassin's Creed Shadows, one of the best games in recent years when it comes to Assassin's Creed. The first Berserker Kazan, gameplay wise, if you're a Souls-like fan, try it out. Elden Ring Night Rain, which releases in May 30th. Fire, which is basically a co-op experience for Elden Ring. Lost Souls aside, it is a Final Fantasy style game, but with better combat, in my opinion. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, June 26th of this year, which is going to be a Game of the Year candidate for me. Mind's Eye, which is kind of like a GTA. It is made by the people who made GTA, but it's their own little like spin-off, like open world experience. It's gonna be interesting on that game. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater on August 28th. That's gonna be like a must play for me. And then let me see what else is announced already. GTA 6 if it comes out this year. Tides of whatever that is. Crimson Desert. I don't know when that comes out, but I know it comes out this year. Ghosts of Yotei, also another dope ass game. Did they put a date on that? And those are it. That's my list. I have it all written down, man. There's way more games, but those are the ones that I'm like, yo, this is gonna be fire. He said, I can't afford all of them. Me either. That's why we stream. We make content. Make them give it to us for free. You know what I mean? I'll review your game real quick if I like it. Imagine you like a game so much and you're like, let me get a copy real quick. I'll review it for you. I was going to play it anyways, but you might as well give me a copy. That's kind of what it is, content creation. It's just like, I'm going to play it anyways. I was going to play Assassin's Creed regardless. As a matter of fact, I got it early on my own without Ubisoft. You know, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? All Fire, Death Stranding 2. Yeah, man. Mac, you know what's up. Good taste. You have good taste. You're a well experienced gamer, if that's how you feel. No date on any of them yet? Yeah, like I said, I don't know. You said SX has a date on it. I mean, Hell Is Us has a date on it. Got you. He says, hey, hook me up. Hey, listen, if you want to work for me, I was thinking about rebuilding a content creation team again who can review games for me, edit videos, and upload reviews and breakdowns and things like that. So they'll get, the thing is you're going to only make the money that you make out of that video. You're going to get a free copy of the games, and then you can make the money off of that video. So we'll split the funds, right? And I don't want to talk percentages, but let's just make believe it's like 60-40, you know, and you review the game, put the video out, and then whatever that video makes, if it gets 1 million views, you get your cut out of it. And then we just build like that. I was thinking about doing that, but I did that. I had a big team on my website, but it's a lot of work, and the money's not easy to just give people bread. So the best way to do it is to, you know, like the way people do it on YouTube. I don't know if y'all know, but it's like, okay, you edit this video, we put it out. You can make a cut out whatever we make. And so there's a percentage of the advertised money, whatever it is we making out of it. Here you go. You take this cut. And so from there, people could make some bread, you know, depending on what game they play, the reviews they do, and all that stuff. SX said he don't want the money. I just want the games. Yeah, but to get the games, you got to be able to review, make a video, post an article, something. Can't just magically get stuff for free without actually putting in the work to, you know, get them. It's a whole different ballgame when you say you just want a game versus you want to be a part of the team and work. It's one thing to just play a game and enjoy. You gotta work. You know what I mean? He says, yeah, I was that kind of woman. Game on console, not yet on PC. Hey, PC's perfectly fine, man. I mean, see, consoles are perfectly fine. I'm a console gamer. I do game on PC when I need to. I'm doing like a preview or a tech test, and they don't have a console version. I'm like, all right. But mostly, I game on my console. I think it's more convenient, way more important. He says, you need a girl on your crew, bruh. Of course, it's always good. I used to have, I don't know if y'all watch like my first videos on this channel. I used to have a female every week. She'll do like the news update for madgamer.com, and she was awesome. I forgot her name actually. Don't tell her. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. But she was an awesome creator. She had her husband, but she would be passionate about gaming, and we would collaborate, and I'll help her. I'll write the script, I'll do everything, and all she had to do was read it on camera, and then we'll edit the video, and that's it. It's pretty awesome. But yeah. SX, you can do something with this? I could be your assistant / manager of the team. Check up with them. This dude SX, bro. He want to run the organization. I don't even know you, and you come in over here and want to run my organization for me? Come on, bro. You're funny, bro. You say you want to take it all. Hey, man. That's good ambition. I'll say this, that's the way to be an entrepreneur. You don't want to always think about this idea where you're like working for everybody else with your head down. You got your head down and all you do is work for others. You want to expand and grow and develop the mindset that I want to be the boss. Even if you're working, I say this all the time, but it's true. Even if you're working at McDonald's right now, all you're doing is flipping burgers. If you have the mindset, I don't care about this job, I just want my check, this job sucks, and you go into work like that every day, you're never going to get promoted. You're never going to succeed because your brain is limited to this negative thought. But if you're saying, I'm better than this job, I'm going to perform and showcase that I'm the best, I can be the manager, the owner of this company, and you work that way, people will start looking up to you. The boss is looking at you like, this guy's the greatest. They might give you other opportunities. And even if they don't, you're building the skill to be a CEO, to be a boss, and to be somebody who's actually successful. So it's actually more the mindset to not put yourself in prison. I'm going to work. I'm going to punch in. I'm going to punch out. I hate this job. It sucks. And then you're living like that, but you're miserable and you're not working quality. You're embarrassing yourself and you're not building character as a person. So it's always good to have the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Ghetto said, bro, too ambitious. He ain't wrong though. And that's the energy you want. You want people that are trying to move up and do their own thing and not be stuck. You know what I mean? You said, yeah, you passionate about gaming? Your boyfriend doesn't get it? Hook me up. I'm a stay-at-home wife. Just want my cut because business is business. Yeah, you're right. And that is the right mindset, Mon Mac, to have. So it's like, I don't want to work. I don't want nobody to work for me for free. Doesn't mean that I'm going to pay you a lot. It means that, like, where's the benefit for you? Why would you give up your time to me? I don't need you to give up your time for me. I don't want you to, because now I'm just stealing your life, your precious time, which is very valuable. And so if you worked for somebody and you weren't getting anything, the problem. Me giving you a copy of the game isn't enough. I know that probably sounds good to some people, like, oh, let me get a copy. No, you want something bigger and better, which is, okay, where's my profit? Well, this video can explode and you can get whatever thousands of dollars off of that one video that you made and get your cut, and we'll make the deal. And that's how that works. And you got to have that type of thinking, not stick yourself in a box where, like, just give me a copy of the game and we good. Nah, bro, you got to do better. And so that's kind of where my lesson when I was younger, not even 10 years ago, trying to put people on and do this and do that and not giving them enough business. It happened to me where I was like hooking people up but they weren't ambitious enough because I wasn't pushing them to want to grow. Now I'm in a different mindset. I'm like, yo, you need to get out there and be the greatest. The better you succeed, the better you are, even above me, more I'm gonna succeed, because all of a sudden we're working together as partners. Then you learned this trick and you learn to do this thing and you became very ambitious and you want to do something special, and you're sharing that information because I've always shared all my information, and together we'll grow and we got a stronger team because now you're becoming a millionaire, I'm becoming a millionaire, sharing all the new tips. Yo, did you know about this? Oh, let's try this and let's do this, and yeah, let's work together, let's invest, oh, let's do this. All of a sudden the business expands, we expand, every opportunity expands because of that. Feel me? You're gonna show your husband you got a brand to create? Let's do it, man. Go for it. Possible, Mac. Again, research is the most important part. Do the homework, get out there and find people with the right mindset that are doing what you would want to do. You don't have to reinvent. Oh, I invented bread, I invented the light, I invented the internet. No, people already did that. All you want to do is like, hey, what is the business model that I want? Who is doing that? Who has guides on how to do that? Let me figure out how to do it the way they're doing it and do it in my own way and be successful. Feel me? That's how I look at it. And so you got to have that mindset to start off and then build around the people you're with who can also expand. There's a lot of negative mindset people. I do it myself. I don't need nobody. I'm going to do me. Somebody would start a business, right? And they're like, oh, I just opened up this little online store. And instead of you saying, what can I do to help you? Let's work together. The first thing you're like, I'm going to make my own online store. And you go make your online store. You go through the long hours of figuring out how to do it. Then you go through making it, paying for it, struggling to get started. Meanwhile, the other person was right next to you telling you they just started it, and you could have been like, let's do this together. Teach me how to do it. I'll show you. I'll work with you. We can build this together stronger. People don't have that mindset. They're limited and negative to themselves. You know, you can be negative. You don't realize it. A lot of times you can be negative thinking you're being positive. I started my own version. I saw this guy do it, and my best friend did it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, yo, you just hurt yourself. You could have helped your best friend become a millionaire while learning the business, managing it with them, and then that best friend helps you invest in something else that you want to do, and then you expand and grow. But instead, you're limited to, I'm gonna do it my way by myself. I don't need nobody. Sorry, that's just the truth. So build, network, grow with people, learn from others. You know what I mean? Do your thing. You say you may not be great, but you will be. That's the way to think. You are great. You just have to expand on that and elaborate on that greatness. It exists already. You just gotta continue to develop and grow. Mac, what about Borderlands 4? It looks cool. I'm gonna try it. I don't think it's like my most anticipated game of the year, but I'll try it. You know what I mean? I'll try anything that looks decent. Borderlands always been like a high quality game. You know what I mean? So, by the way, SX says he has a business on Instagram. Decided to give it to your brother and lost interest. Now I want it back. Do you have any advice on how to get it back? How to partner up with my brother? Bro, why are you having a difficult time communicating with your brother? I don't want to get into it too heavily, but I have family members who are in the same mindset. You know, they're in competition with each other. They're very ignorant. And we're all ignorant in different ways, right? Like whether it's love or finances or health or whatever, we have our ignorance in. But they're like competitive against each other. They're cousins. It's like, what are y'all doing? Even brothers, they all have like this rivalry type of behavior and mindset towards everything. And it's like, dude, if they came together, it's four of them, two brothers and two other brothers that they are cousins. And if they came together, they can own a gas station. They can own a whatever business that you can think of. They would have owned the business by now. They're over 35, most of them, and they haven't done that because they haven't united to work together. Because the mentality, like I said earlier, I'm doing me. Look, I got my house. Well, that's a debt. That's not an asset. Your house is a debt. Most houses are debts. They put you in debt. You're not creating any wealth out of it. Sure, your credit could be better, and you could probably ask the bank for some money later. You could sell it for some money too. But in the truth, you're in debt. You're better off buying a business and living in an apartment, you know, than to invest in a house just to invest in a house. Unless you're buying the house to rent it out and to do like a business or something. So I say that to you with your brother, and the reason I bring that up is because imagine if you and your brother are like, yo, let's team up, I'm gonna make this bigger and better. What happens is, if your brother can focus on marketing, you could focus on production. You could focus on partnerships, doing deals, working together in that way. Now all my time is focused on the marketing, and I'm pushing whatever. Instead of having to say, I need to go do the production, I need to work on this, I have to do this, and too much distractions. Because I, like a content creator, for example, I'm on YouTube, right? And my channel ain't popping the way it could. The reason is I need an editor to create clips of all my streams. Imagine all the stuff that I talk about to y'all. There's a million clips in each bit stream that I have that are amazing content. If I clipped all of it, I don't have the time to do that. If I clipped all of it, as it happens, and I upload it on social media, I'm gonna go viral somewhere, which will bring thousands of viewers into my YouTube channel. But instead, I'm too busy. Remember, I don't got a partner like that. Oh, come edit this for me. Cut up all this footage. Let's become millionaires. And they would cut up every single amazing, funny, you know, thoughtful tip or whatever I might talk about in these videos. They can go viral somewhere. But instead, here we are. You follow? So those are the type of limitations we set on ourselves. I'm using myself as an example because I wasn't criticizing one person or the other in the scenarios, you know? But the main thing I wanted to say about that with your brother is that's your brother. You should sit down with him and say, hey man, let's work on this. How can we expand together? What can I take a part of in this helping you so that you can grow? You know, if he makes millions, he can help you. Even if he doesn't give you half of the money, he can help you learn business. Like, hey, by the way, I got an accountant, I got a financial advisor, I got a lawyer, I got all this. This is what I'm doing, and this is what they've been telling me. And him just sharing that information stops you from reading 10 books, and he got it all in one shot. He said they like crabs in a bucket. Exactly, Mac. They'll just pull each other down instead of lifting each other up. That's how it be sometimes. But Max says if we work together, we can do more. Two brains are better than one. Yeah. No, yeah. And like I said, this is an ego. This is an insecurity, fear that stops us from that, you know? He said, yeah, a lot of streamers have a channel that's not their channel, but their editor clips everything. Exactly. And that's what I need. But I ain't got the money to pay somebody to be an editor for me. I don't got that extra change to spend on like, yo, let me get this person. You know, I'm going to hire you tonight, Mac, for SX. Cut these clips up. Let's get this bread. Which will help me go viral. And I'll be seen more because like, who is this guy? He talked about exactly what I was looking for in this clip. 30-second clip. 60 seconds or 30 seconds. He really broke it down in a good way. guy Mad Gamer INC. Let me Google him. They Google me, now they're on my stream and we're talking about this stuff for real. Built partnerships, sponsorships, deals, you know, friendships, all that. Because I had an editor actually do the job for me. You know, it's worth it in the long run. You know, but yeah. He said he's your half brother and you decided to give him the business so we can get closer, and the result, it got awkward. Yeah, like I said, those are the ego, pride, ego, not pride, ego, fear, miscommunication. It's okay to miscommunicate. Here's a pro tip, a life one. Learn to be okay with miscommunication. Learn to understand that it's okay. You're my mother and we miscommunicate. I still love you. We can talk about it after. What happened? What was wrong? Why weren't you understanding where I was coming from? Why weren't you, you know, like, oh, well, this is what happened. Apologies. I was, and then we'll just figure it out after, even if it's a disagreement and those are the things. You got to be humble to communicate in a healthy, respectful type of manner. A lot of times we don't do that. We'll let our fear control us. So that's where we have to change and do better and be better. I have plenty of flaws. I had so much trauma as a kid that there are times where I do get a little bit miscommunicative, in the sense that I can fall into that. I'm not self-regulating and I get emotional, right? And so then I'll speak emotionally rather than intellectually, you know, and it's natural and it happens, you know. I'm only human, and I've learned since my childhood, my trauma, I can't put that on the world, and I've learned to control that and behave better and be better as a person. And then I became better. And I said, okay, don't get emotional, don't overreact, learn to be calm, learn to speak carefully, learn to think about what I'm saying before I just go, ah, and snap on someone for no reason. You know? And I was the so-called tough guy. Yo, what you say? What you say? But really it was fear, it was emotional, dysregulation is the word, but emotional baggage that I held. And I became this tough guy fighting with people for no reason. Yo, what are you doing? Calm down. Max says, no matter how life goes, it's okay. I'm down. Pretty good with computers. Just learn new skills. Back is cool for forensics. Oh, dang. Okay, we got a FBI agent in the chat. Yo, we got to be quiet. Watch what you say, man. They watching. You, they watching, bro. 5-0, 5-0. Nobody calls it 5-0 anymore. Is it? Does anybody still call it 5-0? SX, don't worry about that. I banned that person already. Real quick in the middle of the convo. You seem like a good dude who's self-aware. Yeah, like I said, it took a lot of years. And I'm still working on it. I'm still human. Still figuring it out day by day, step by step. There's never like you're perfect. There's never like all is good. I'm not a nice guy sometimes. I'll give you an example. I'm not a nice guy sometimes. I'll give you an example. If a lady is getting beat up or robbed in the street, I'm gonna grab that person. I'm gonna beat his ass pretty bad. You know why? I have emotional trauma from my father abusing my mother. And if I see a woman getting in any shape or form abused, I will not be emotionally stable to just allow it to happen or to not react with emotions. And I know this. And so I've worked on it, but I still will react. And whoever that guy is in big danger. Deep down inside, I'm a good person. But in the moment, that guy is not. They better call the cops on me. Have to call the cops on me now. Sure, the guy should go to jail too, but I'm going to jail right after. Because what did you do to this poor guy? Well, he was beating up some female, so I took care of it. And now I'm in jail because of my emotional ignorance. And those are things that we can start working on, developing, and saying, you know what? You can calm down, bro. Just choke him out. Grab him and choke him. Don't stomp on his head. Don't be a violent mess because of your own personal, issues. Be better. And so those are things that we all have that we don't know mentally, secretly, that we could work on. But that's, now we're getting a little deep into emotional intelligence. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah. But yeah, those are some conversations but it also goes into business about like self-awareness and knowing how good you are or how bad you are, what you need to work on, what's stopping you. What stopped me is moral beliefs about selling stuff has always been a stopper for my businesses. I don't want to be somebody that just sells stuff to people, hustling people. You know what I mean? Like, look at the sponsorship. There was the biggest sponsorship I got was for an energy drink, and it was a 2-year deal with, I don't even want to say the numbers, but let's just say it's gonna pay off a lot of money, like a lot of money at the time. This is years ago, but it was so big. I thought about it over and over and over, and I still think about it sometimes. I'm like, I needed that money. I really did. I didn't want it. I needed that money, man. And I'm so mad. And a part of me is mad, like, dude, you should just take it. It's just energy drink, 2-year deal. You're gonna get paid a lot. You could take care of a lot of things for the family and yourself. And it bothered me for a long time when I first denied it. But I denied it because I'm like, I'm doing gaming stuff, and how do I look selling a kid an energy drink? It just was not something I felt good mentally, emotionally, spiritually to do. So I said no. But deep down inside, even years later, I was like, damn, bro, I could have used this money, man. Did I not take it? Damn it. Should have just took it. And, just to be well off. But then how many kids would I have made addicted to the damn energy drink? You know what I mean? Like, those are the type of thoughts that came through my head. So I could limit my business growth because of that thought. But I also have my moral belief of being a better person and like, you know what, don't sell these type of products. Like, all my sponsorships are healthy, positive things, whether it's Hello Fresh. I did one for Factor 75, I think it's called. Healthy foods. Oh, let's do the gaming mobile one that I'm doing right now. It's just a silly game. You don't have to really care. It's free. Play it. I get a little bit of love. But anyways, the point is that business-wise, I know I limit myself because of my morals, but I'm also not going to break my standard because of that. So I want to be better. And so I'm working on that. This is like I never talk about this publicly, but that's a big battle that I've had internally when it comes to business. Working on that as a man, humbly, But yeah. SX is sharing his story. That's good that they're still working through it, man. It's life happens, nobody's perfect. There's trouble and there's trauma. By the way, I forgave my father and I don't have any ill will towards him, and my mother's alive and well. So I don't have any type of negative stuff in me specifically, but if I see another person getting attacked, I'm gonna get violent. So even though I'm supposedly a good person, I'm not gonna be a good person in that moment. I'm gonna be a bad guy. I'm hurting somebody to stop violence, and so that is not good. But that's just how I'm built. I gotta work on being more cautious. Oh, don't just slam his head against whatever. Maybe just grab him, throw him to the floor, and restrain him, which is easy to say because in the moment somebody's gonna attack you. You're gonna get aggressive. Anyways, hey Mac, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Enjoy your dinner. Have a good day. Thank you for coming by. My so-called manager SX, he was like trying to hire himself. He says, you should, who cares, you should have taken the sponsorship. Like I said, it has bothered me for a long time at first because it was like over $200,000, but it was like a hardcore deal where I'm like full-time basically employed to them to a certain extent, and every stream would have to be directly with them on my whole setup. It was pretty crazy. And I just like, you know, going through financial ups and downs, and you're thinking about that money like yeah, it is what it is. I'm over it, you know. Most people are just about getting money. I don't hold things in negative. Got you. A true spiritual person. Oh. Hey, Mac. Have a good one. Take care. SX said you should have taken. I should have, man. You could have had like I would have bought the biggest setup. I have like a ghetto fabulous setup right now, man. I got this camera. I think this camera's 10 years old. Does it look good? I haven't really done the lighting and all that stuff. I honestly don't care about the lighting. Look, I have lighting here. Hold on, let me fix this. Make this stream pop. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even look good. I'm about to pop off with this stream, man. Check this lighting out. I got a bunch of little lighting stuff that I never used. I don't like it. How about this? That's too bright. How about that? Does that make me look better? I don't know. But yeah, I would have spent a lot of money, got a lot of crazy stuff to reinvest and to build my brand even better. You know, I like my mic. My mic is an Elgato, a Wave 3. I don't know what other mics out there that could probably be better, but Elgato's popping. Get that twisted. You know what I mean? But yo, we about to make a video. We're about to make a video today. Hey, let me see. I just want to make sure I have everything prepped. We're about to make a video. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get spicy. No, actually, hold on. I gotta put on a. I feel like this could be a cool video. All right. Hey, we're gonna record the video. But yeah, I do need to buy more equipment. I haven't spent a lot of money on my equipment. What's crazy is I have made some money with content creation. I'm not gonna lie, and I still don't blow my money on stuff. Like the camera's 10 years old. Microphone's new because it's an Elgato that they hooked me up with. My PC's pretty new-ish, 4 years or something. I don't know how many years it's really. I'm trying to like remember all of it, but I had it for a decent number of years, 3 or 4 years or something. It's okay. I have a decent setup, but of course, could always do better. But y'all ready to be a part of this video? All right, I'm gonna pause the recording in between. So let's get into talking about, you know, this video. The video I'm gonna make is my dream Assassin's Creed video. I mean, my dream Assassin's Creed game that I'm going to share. You said my mic is bad? All right, hold up. The mic isn't bad. What happened was I deleted the software from my system. And the reason for that is because, and by the way, I don't have it close to me. When I talk like this, the way I'm supposed to, it could sound a little better. Well, what happened was the mic actually, what really happened was that they did an update and it ruined the software for me. And I still haven't tried to take the time to figure it out. Like I told you, I just got home and I hit stream right at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. But I didn't get a chance to sit down and go through my settings and fix this. Trying to re-download the software, it's not working. Somebody told me from Elgato what to do, and I haven't done it. I gotta find a file, delete it first, and then go into everything, which I should do. Let me see something, as a matter of fact. I have to go into the Discord and see what they said to me. I might have left the Discord, so I probably don't even have that information. Man. All right. Genshin Mag Gamer. All right, I'm gonna look for what the person told me to do, and we're probably gonna do it on stream. We're gonna fix this because you talking crazy, bro. You disrespectful. How dare you? Dare you disrespect? Wait, where is the info? Sorry guys, I have a lot of like Discord stuff on this Elgato one. Somebody sent me the right info. All right, so this person gave me a bite. There it is. I have to uninstall it. What the heck does that even mean? I don't even know how to find this stuff. Data update. Sheesh. This is a pain. Thank you for telling me, because now I'm like determined. Here, we going in, bro. You started it. Where's the data update? See, I don't know none of this bullcrap. Come on, man. Let me just text myself this. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do it whenever I got time to pay attention. I'm gonna make a file called fix wave mic. Paste this in here. Got him. By the way, thank you for saying that, because now I got it noted. So I keep forgetting because I get home and I'm just like, whatever, bro. Not really thinking too hard about it. I should. Let's go check this one more time. Oh, I saved all of that. All right, hey, tell me how to do it. Restore the file, do all this bullcrap. asking me to find a specific thing, but anyways, what's your PC specs? Don't forget to do it, you lazy man. Bruh, I could turn off this stream and do it right now. You want to keep playing with me, bro? Keep playing with my name, bro. Keep playing with my name, bro. Keep my name out your mouth, boy. Disrespecting. So disrespectful. Hold on a second. Actually, I just claimed the reward. The Spirit Guardian reward. Got it. Let's go. All right, so let's see what this looks like, man. Honestly, don't feel like it's a good reward for most people. I personally like gameplay Twitch drops. No, that's probably selfish, but yeah. What do I need a freaking, you know, decoration? Doesn't really move me where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have it. Oh my god, it's the greatest thing. Honestly, don't feel like that. But we're gonna go into the game right now. We're gonna try to see if I have it. I know. He said, nah, my bad. I ain't tripping, dog. It ain't that deep. Excuse me. He said, oh, you went to the hideout 5 times? Yo, the hideout is a good place to upgrade, though. You want to upgrade that so that you could get, and also you should be going there. There's resources. Excuse me. There's resources that drop all the time at the hideout. So it's worth it, actually. Don't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got a new outfit. We're about to do a build with it, by the way. All right, so we're going to go into this hideout and see about this reward. Spirit Guardian statue. I don't think it does anything for you, really. It's just a decoration. But we'll see. But yeah, every time you go to this is for a pro tip for everybody else watching. When you go into your hideout, right where you're spawned at, you turn around and you're gonna see right behind you, which mine's is, look at this, perfect. So right here, you get to pick up every single season, and this happens a lot throughout the game. You get to pick up materials, weapons, gear, everything, money, anything. They just give you stuff just for playing the game for a season passing. So it's actually probably worth it. All right, let's take a look at this Twitch drop to see if it's worth it for you guys. For me, I'm not into the hideout as much yet, so don't know. I don't know where to find it either. Let's find it. If y'all see it, let me know. What does it look like again? Looks like a trophy, golden trophy. I don't know where it would be on this list of items. I don't think it's gonna be here. I think it's gonna be in the decoration section. So I have to go into the house and put it on like yeah, it's gonna be on the decoration section. So let's make believe I'm hooking up this one right here. We're gonna go in here. Custom? Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Alright, let's switch this up. I'm gonna change this. Wait, how do I know which one's which? No, right here. Oh no, wait. See, I don't know how to put the things on there. I'm rookie at this, by the way, so just be patient with me. Display a weapon. What is this? What is that thing? Is that a freaking... No, I see it now, but What I'm saying is that I don't think it's any of these. Let me go somewhere else. Here. Trying to find a table where you could put stuff on it, and I've had them before. I've had them before, but it doesn't pop up now. Here we go. Maybe it's a weapon. Wait, is it a weapon too? Is it considered a weapon? That's interesting. Not a weapon. The decoration. See, so this is where I'm in the wrong houses because they have outfits and they have weapons for most of this stuff. Well, I'm looking for like a place that lets you put stuff on the table. There's some of them that do that. Right here. See? That's all I wanted. Now we're talking business. Now we're talking business. Here it is. This is it. I wouldn't say it's anything crazy, but there you go. It's a spirit. This is what it looks like without the HUD, just like a zoom in. That is fire, like some really ancient stuff, but it's not necessarily like, oh my god, I need to have it. It doesn't do anything for the gameplay. It just gives you like a, you know, a little something. I thought it would have been like, you know, an upgrade for some. Nope. All right, where was that? It wasn't over here. Yo, me and my little weird ass hideout right now, bro. I gotta work on this thing. I got my little parkour set up. Actually, that's the only thing I like about my hideout right now. Where was it? Was it in this one? Or the one next to it? Might be the one next to it. I'm trying to see it in person and see if it looks better on person. There it is. Look at that. Got the Statue of Liberty. I'm over here standing on it. Turn around, NAOE. Get up there again. Come on, girl. Oh. Trying to get her to turn. There he goes. A picture. What y'all think? How do you close the... How do you close all this extra stuff? They don't let you do it on this? I don't really use the filter stuff. Anyways. But yeah, that's the deal right there, man. How y'all feel? Somebody said, such mid. But yeah, like I said, it's a decoration. I mean, they could make it fire and give you a lot of that type of stuff. Like, do a Twitch drop where you get a whole kit. You know what I mean? Like, you get the paintings, you get this. Like, if it would have been like a kit, a table, a new rug, you know, like a full deck, where it's like, yo, we're gonna give you a whole lot of things. Guardian Spirit, Spirit Guardian is probably like a meaningful thing or something, but just one little statue and that's it. No effects. Like, see, right now I'm slacking. You could put outfits in here and make this room kind of cool, which I haven't done, but we're gonna try right now real quick just to show you how that works. Click on here, go right here, customize, and just start putting stuff in there. Oh no, wait, put some outfits in here. You know what I mean? This NAOE outfit. Fire. Oh wait, got another one right here. We'll put like a different version. I like this. You know what I'm saying? And one more NAOE outfit. Where's the assassin one? This one. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. See, now that's fire. Then you could throw some weapons in there. Put something crazy in there, like do this. And you put one of these in there. No, I'll put one of each of the weapons, you know. There you go. And then outfits, we'll put YASUKE's outfits this time. So it could be fire. You know, there's certain things that look fire. That looks fire. Things that are dope to put in display, you know. Let's go with this outfit, the atomic bomb outfit. And so this type of thing, you know, like I said, depending on how you want to set it up, I think it's fire. And then now we'll back out and show y'all. This is literally my home, literally my hideout, my location. Oh wait, it took me out of there. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's back here. Yeah, I'm a rookie. How you know I don't do this enough? Look at my weird setup, though. You can tell I'm doing a little parkour. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that's like a parkour system that I made. Where was this? I think this was in here. There you go. But now everything I put out is there already. Look at this. I actually like this outfit. I don't think I've wore the whole setup. And you got NAOE's outfit. This one right here is like the Master Assassin outfit. It's the best Assassin's Creed one that they could put right now. Pretty dope. And the weapons, blang, blang, blang. There you go. Now that's better to me than the drops. Yeah, those are the type of things you can do. I think are nice. But yeah, I finished, by the way, I have a video I'm dropping tomorrow. I don't know who cares about this as much, but I'm making a build with this final reward that I got from the battle pass. Finished it. I'm one of the first few people who actually has a battle pass finished, because it takes 4 weeks to get it fully done. And so I finished it, and now I moved on to the second one, which is the YASUKE final reward. But there's a bunch of rewards in there as well. But yay, 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 yay. All right, but we're about to make this video, man. All right, could be a fun one. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be editing it live, so we can talk during all of this. Y'all ready? Hold on. What video should I put on the background? Put this. It is what it is. Nah, not right now. What is this? I don't even know what this footage is. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Welcome to this Assassin's Creed video. Today we're going to be talking about what I feel is the best Assassin's Creed you'll ever play. I'm going to be breaking it down into detail. I just finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. Been enjoying myself with the game. But every game has the things you love and the things you wish it had and the things that you hoped for. And today we're going to dive into some of that. And so let's talk about what I feel and what I think. I'm absolutely going to not spoil anything of the games, but just little features. So stick around and let's get into it. Oh no. Wait a minute. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to start this over. We are going to start this over. For some reason, I forgot I can't record. I can't record while I do that. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Assassin's Creed video where I'm going to be breaking down the best Assassin's Creed experience that you can have in all of the series. And just a quick little reminder, the game is not out. It's my imaginary version of what I believe the game should be. And you should share yours in the comments so we can deliberate on what we feel is the most important things that belong in the games. And I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows and enjoying it tremendously. We're going to dive into a lot of different things. So let's get to it. All right, for everybody watching, I'm recording snippets for a video that I'm going to be making. Okay. And, you know, you can just rock out and enjoy and have fun with it. Okay. I streaming while making videos. Yeah, I do that all the time. Getting back to it, I actually stopped doing it for a while. But yeah, we're gonna go down a list of things. If there's anything you feel like what Assassin's Creed is missing, what it should have in the game, drop it now, because as I record, I'm gonna talk about it. Right now, I just did the intro, then I'm gonna record another snippet and just piece by piece make this video. The reason I'm doing this too is because I don't want to. I'm gonna record it specifically. You'll see how it goes. There's pieces of content that I gotta kind of go through different games and showcase it as best as possible. So, yay. And we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. So stick around. So you missing the life and facial expressions? I got you. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's certain priorities in games, and then there's things that like might not be the main focus. And so it's tough to, when developers are making a game and stuff, to do it the way they should. But let's get into it. We're gonna go right now. First thing I'm gonna talk about. Here it goes. You ready? One of the first things, and it's actually a small thing, but a huge thing, replayability on missions. The reason why this is important is because this is a stealth game. If you want to replay specific missions over and over and over in an open world, it's very difficult if you don't have this feature. And I believe that it does help the life of the game, because content creators can make a very cool content and just have fun without having to go through any struggles. I can literally go to any mission. And as a matter of fact, the next point is probably the most important. There's this mission called Confession that we're going to watch. And I'm going to show you the real reason why I think this is one of the most important features. And so right there, guys, I'm recording a snippet for those watching on the stream. In between these snippets, we could chat, talk about stuff. NAOE doesn't feel as fast as other assassins. I don't know. She's one of the fastest, bro. In the background, you're watching probably one of the greatest missions in the Assassin's Creed game. Just because I was able to go into this and replay it, we're going to be reliving it. This is in the beginning of Assassin's Creed Unity, and it's basically called Confessions. And in this mission, you have the black box mission where you can find different ways to get in and assassinate this person. There's opportunities like stealing a key or doing some unique kill, and different ways to enter, and so much more, that the game took the time to create a productive, a very high quality experience. This gentleman said he took the key. This guy showcasing it, he stole the key from one of the people inside. And there's different elements like this that make the quality of the stealth even better. So the main point that I'm making here is that black box missions should be a feature in all Assassin's Creed games. And you might think that it is, but it really isn't.
They let you invade and they let you do stealth or action in all of these recent years, but they don't give you these black box style missions where you can get showcase different opportunities and do some type of social stealthing, maybe put on the guard's outfit or steal something from them. As you're seeing right here, it says unique kill, secret entrance, 10 entrances, bell alarms, turning those off, different things to help you go through this stealth mission and really take advantage. And so I want to try to just showcase some of it. You see down here, this is one of the objectives, and that's a gentleman that I can go steal something from. And then there's the entrance right here as well. There's the main entrance. It's a secret little passage, by the way. And then I have another opportunity in the backside. Tons of little things that really make it fun. My main objective is inside in the red, but this black box mission is something that Assassin's Creed games have been missing in recent years. They don't give you this type of very cool options. You see games like Hitman that have endless options, which something that Assassin's Creed kind of took a little bit from, but they could do it way better if they put this in the future games as we go forward. And it's going to help make the games better, in my opinion, quality wise. And it's an important feature that you want to have if you want to make the best version of an Assassin's Creed game. And this is something that's a high value quality content, and it just makes the stealthing and the overall game feel much better. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about is parkour. While I don't think Unity has the best parkour in the game, but the animations and some of it feels really nice and looks visually good. But again, having the cities, this is another big feature, which we're going to talk about a little deeper in a minute. But having the cities to parkour in, where you're going rooftop to rooftop, has been such a nostalgic feeling for Assassin's Creed. And it's been missing with the RPG games, where you don't really get any city type of play. Only the older Assassin's Creed games where you can stay on the roof and never touch the floor. And it feels true Assassin's Creed style when you do it that way. And so we're going to talk a little more about parkour, but the point is having a city for your game instead of having these bustling big areas where there's nothing but land, you and a horse riding. I think the feel of Assassins doesn't feel the same when it's just horses. We're going to dive a little deeper into that in a second. Everybody watching, I'm recording. I just pause it in between and just have a chat with the chat. I'm going to go and look the chat. What's going on? Cloudy Chip is in the building. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. I hit you up with an audio earlier. Repetitive side missions, but don't get bored from them, to be honest. All right. So you want something different, something new? I got you. Make it more of a sandbox games like Hitman, with such unique ways to take enemies out. Yeah, man. I mean, Cloudy, you see it right here in Unity. It's a big deal. It's a fun thing, and it is amazing, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, we're gonna go into another game. But what's good, man? Hope you're well, brother. He's currently making a video. Shout out to SX being a helpful guy. Nice. Just want to inform you why he isn't responding. See, look at that. We got helpful people in there. I'm going to text or call instead. Oh, man. All right. No worries, man. But hope you're good, brother. If you want, I can call you right back right now, man. Pause this whole stream. Don't matter. If not, we could talk a little later, maybe. I don't know. It's already getting late, but maybe tomorrow morning. You can always call me up, bro. But yes, so we're about to record another part of the video that I'm going to showcase and discuss my feelings towards that is important when it comes to parkour. And we're going to dive into it in this video as we proceed to give you what you need. It's cool, no worries. All right, yeah, man. Let's see what's up. Hit me up tomorrow if anything. I know you're working in the morning, but vamos a ver qué es lo que hay, lo que es, lo que dice, que tú sabes, ya tú sabes que es lo que dice, por ahí, por allá, vamos los tigres. All right, so I'm about to record some more. Y'all ready? Let's go. So I wanted to bring you to Assassin's Creed 2, and the reason for this is that parkour is very special in here. And I'm talking mechanically, you're capable of really flowing through the world. You can jump anywhere within your parkour and fall and crack your head if you want, but you can also do parkour very special. So you can side eject, back eject, and gain height, which is super important in this game, in my opinion. And there's things that a lot of people don't even know what that means. And I get it, but it's an important part of playing an Assassin's Creed game where you're able to do very cool tricks. An example that I can give is right here. If I go like this, I already made it up top. Height gain in a parkour system is very important so you can flow. So for example, I'm coming here and I'm already up there and I'm gone, and I can make my parkour smooth and feel good because of that. Right. And this is something that old games had, new games don't have. Parkour is very limited and not as flowing as this. On top of that, yes, the cities make the difference. You can see I basically don't have to touch the floor. I'm playing like an assassin. It's kind of the fantasy of playing an assassin, right? Like this version of an assassin where they're not on the ground 90% of the time. They're just climbing around and being menaces to society through this. This is an important feature, and I know that not every game needs to have it, is what Ubisoft is saying. For example, Assassin's Creed Shadows is in China, so there isn't a lot of like city robust packed areas. You know, this is in New York, but basically it needs to be more stories that fit into cities. Okay, I don't care what city you decide, as long as it has this type of system, can be very helpful. Side ejects, back ejects, manual jumping, and height gain are important parts of the game that is missing. And so those are things that we got to work on. And again, I can climb and take risk like that consistently and do a bunch of stuff. I am not necessarily a parkour expert, but I'm just sharing some of the stuff that we really love and that we want in the game. And this is one of them. So enjoy. I said China. Yo, it is what it is, bro. Whoever catches on can leave a comment. Thank you for that. That's funny. It's okay, man. Yeah, part 2 definitely has way better systems. Don't get it twisted. Shadows is incredible on a lot of levels, but parkour is not one of them. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're going in here. Another part that has nothing to do with parkour is the story itself. And we're going to get into the modern day conversation before we get into the older stuff. But the original first 4 or 5 games that came out for Assassin's Creed had you follow Desmond, who was a character in the modern day going into the Animus to play all of these memories, to tap into the past so that he can find out more. And this was one of the most intriguing parts for me. I remember always wanting to get out of the Animus so that I could play as Desmond and discover more about the modern day after finding out the past and finding out about the Templars and finding out about the ancient artifacts, aka the Apple of Eden, all this interesting stuff from the series. This was such a dynamic experience and I loved it so much. And I think this needs to be deeper into the game, because you had things like this where I spent time just trying to read this and decode it. The internet didn't exist the way it did now. I mean, now everybody has all this broken down, but at the time I could only read the English information that's on here. And then the rest was like, what are they talking about? And it was such a cool thing to kind of get gripped into the modern day. And even though some people might not appreciate the modern day as much and they prefer those very great stories from the past, I felt like this pulled me deeper and deeper into the experience by having this. And it was another layer, complex layer, making my old stories even more interesting and meaningful because of that. And until Ubisoft can find a way to do it, we'll see how they do it. They have this Animus system that they're going to be breaking down. I'm not sure how good that could be, but we will see. All right, so We're doing little clips, by the way, everybody. Yo, Cloudy, still there? I don't even know when this guy's here. All right, so what I'm about to do, I'm not done with this video, by the way. It's a lot of little topics. Hey man, Cloudy, I love you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I'll probably be on until I go to bed, but you know, we can chat, man. We can chat. Have you tried out Assassin's Creed Shadows, by the way? All right, so let's go to the Animus. I'm gonna record another segment while I wait for your reply. And now, talking about the modern day, the only thing that we got is this vault section in this Animus. The Ubisoft said that in the future, they're going to be making all modern day flow through this Animus. And at the moment, this is a battle pass, this is a store, and then they have the games. But the vault is where you get cutscenes. I'm not going to play them to break any type of spoilers, but I'll showcase the first one, which is in the beginning of the game. These are 5 cutscenes that you get throughout the whole story of Shadows. And it's the only modern day that you get. And it's not necessarily the most amazing scenes where it changes everything. It's just kind of like, hey, here we go, some interesting lore. Those that are hardcore fans, they'll pay attention. Those who don't really care are not going to worry too much about it, because it's not some usually impactful dynamic thing. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I would want something very focused, like deeper layers for the modern day to really take it to another level, because it is important in my opinion. And that's just how I personally feel. Not everybody will agree with that. You can leave a comment on if you care about the modern day. I understand that not everybody's that into it and they prefer just the very cool stories from the back in the day. And that's perfectly fine. Now we're going to get into the story of the past. Let's get into those. Oh, you said you haven't played it yet? Hey man, I got you. Yeah man, if you like Valhalla, you might like this more. The combat is better, the stealth is better. There's a lot of things in this game that it does better than Valhalla. Like pretty much everything better than Valhalla. In my opinion, I don't think Valhalla does anything better. And I know you were a fan of Valhalla. You were like, the fact that you beat Valhalla was a surprise, to be honest. But yeah, let's do something else right now. Going in here, going right here, make this video. Okay. Modern day. Hold on. Let me just go into a cutscene. Okay. I'm gonna go here, 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 here. Okay. Now, as we talk about story, I'll say this. The story isn't necessarily bad throughout the series. They're just changed a lot. So in the original Assassin's Creed, the first one, you play as Altair and you're an assassin. And then you make a mistake and your teacher, your mentor is like, hey man, you got to follow the creed. You got to follow the Assassin's Creed lore. And we're going to retrain you until you learn this. And that's kind of the way they set it up. So even though it's not an origin story, you basically learn about the Assassin's Creed and you get deeper into that experience. In the last 10 plus years and more than 70% of the series, you don't play as an assassin. You learn about the assassins and you become one by the end of the games. So whether it's Ezio in part 2, whether it is the rest of the series, for example, part 3, Black Flag, I mean, you go down the list. Valhalla, you're a Viking, you know, you just keep going down the list of all of these games, and not any of them will make you be an actual assassin. And you can learn about them and you become one, sure, but that's an example. And Shadows is no exception as well. It does the same thing. You're a samurai and a shinobi in that game. And Ezio, the trilogy, sure, in part 2 and 3 that he plays, the second and third game, from the Ezreal series, he's an assassin, but it took one whole game to get him there. And so the example is that we need more Templars versus Assassin, a full game that focuses on that, in my opinion, that brings that to the full front, where it's not an origin story that you finally discover what assassins are. It's an actual very cool system where it's like, hey, you're going to be an assassin and you're going to learn about the creed, and then you're going to go to this open world and experience it as an assassin. So personally, that's how I feel about it. Now I get it. For example, playing as YASUKE, badass. When you played as Eivor in Valhalla, you were basically a Viking, which was very cool too. Like, those things are cool, but we really need the creed back to what it was to take this game to the next level. That's why I've been asking Shadows to become a trilogy, strictly because it's like, now they made, I assumed this literally last year, that they won't be assassins and they'll learn about the assassins just like every other game in the series, almost all the games in the series. And that's what ends up happening. No spoilers. That's pretty typical from this series. And now maybe if they had a trilogy, you can get them as assassins doing assassin things. And we saw in this game, you had the ally system where you're able to call in people. Those are features that were put in the older games that are still cool and important for the story. And I think it is necessary to add more depth to these experiences. And while you're watching, I want to talk about combat very shortly. This combat in Shadows is probably the best in the series. I've made more builds in Shadows and had more fun in the combat with this game than I have pretty much all the series. And a lot of the original series, you were just a counter striker. You were just hacking and slashing a bit, and then you'll counter strike and it was over. In this game, you could dodge better, you could do all types of different things, and it just feels good. And I love that, because the variety of gameplay is necessary. So I do think they can continue evolving it and taking it to that next level. Now, I don't need a Dark Souls game for Assassin's Creed, but layers of combat and complexity is always good, in my opinion, because it just adds depth to the game. If it's too hard for you, put it on easy, right? But everybody else, play more skilled, learn how to parry, learn how to block, learn how to dodge, and do all that good stuff. And I think that they can have a great game if they did that. Now, I want to talk about something else that I think is important, is modifiers. In this game, you know, for example, Shadows and other games, you play through it and that's it. And the enemies, after you spend 100 hours, of course, they kind of feel the same. And a lot of games don't do very good things with the modifiers. Mostly it's like RPG looter shooters will have a system where it's like, okay, we're going to play on this difficulty, and it's basically going to make enemies have element damage. They're going to be doing different type of attacks and all this element damage that makes the enemies tougher. When I play this on expert, for example, enemies are dodging more, they're more aggressive. Those are very cool. And I think the next level for Assassin's Creed is to have a difficulty that's so insane to surprise people, say, oh my goodness, this is outrageous. And it would be very fun. And it would be like one of the Souls game, like when you first play Elden Ring and a dragon comes and tries to eat you alive, or something crazy like that. I think this could be a better game for that. They're putting more bosses, and to me that is special, but the bosses have to have even more crazy elements to them to make it challenging for the players. So that's my view. And again, I want to recap everything I was discussing. Parkour, having the manual jump, height gain on back ejects and side ejects. This is, I know it's like an expert conversation, but if the devs are listening, that's what I would want. Then having better stealth, meaning the black box methods like Unity had, super key and clutch, in my opinion. Then you go down the list of story, having the an actual assassin for once, from the beginning of the game to the end, instead of waiting until the very end. You know, it's like rewatching every Batman movie, having to watch his parents get killed and that be his motivation. It's an origin story. We're done with these origin stories. Let's have a deeper layer and deeper complex battles of the assassins versus Templars. And then the modern day story, we absolutely need something to drive the force of the modern day. keep people more engaged, interested, and locked in for that. And then picking locations where there's actual cities, more cities than there is. And I get it. It's an open world game. You don't need to put a roof on every single inch of the areas. But, you know, you think of some of those games that had the cities and how they flourished for the parkour and stealth experiences. And I think that that would be amazing. And I'm not sure what's the reason that they stopped picking cities like that, but I get it. Some stories are amazing. Like even this Japan story in Shadows is incredible, but I would prefer a better overall. And that's kind of my breakdown. Feel free to drop what you think Assassin's Creed needs. I'm live streaming this while I record it. I hope it was entertaining, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Peace. Woo! There it is. Damn, that was a long one. You know what's crazy? I already recorded this video, and I think the original recording was shorter, guys. Might have to stick with that one. It was a good video. I felt like I could have made it shorter, and I recorded and I ended up going longer. Well, actually, no, wait a minute. The original one is 22 minutes, and this one is 18 minutes. I did it twice. My second recording. I cut off 4 minutes. I'm still a blabbermouth. Sheesh. Give me 1 second. I gotta close my window. I'll be right back. Whew. Cold, man. I'm cold. Freezing up. Boss fight out. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, man, my feet are cold right now. Left my window open. Get some air. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back in the chat. Love you, bro. I have to go. Hey, take care of yourself, Claudia. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming by. Hope you're good. Hit me up, man. Let's chat. Like I said, I'll call you right now if you wanted. But pause the stream a little bit. Chat. You know, but yeah, man. For everybody else, Claudia Chip is my brother from another mother. Always good to have him come by. All right, man. We just recorded that real quick. I did a video. I did a version of that not so long ago, but it's like I'm gonna keep the first one. It was okay. Took out 4 minutes from this one. It ain't the best. We're about to do some thumbnails though. Got to get some work done. I recorded yesterday. Well, actually, wait a minute. Don't do this backwards. This goes over here. This goes right here. Do y'all want to see me make the thumbnail, or y'all trying to? What you know I'm putting out tomorrow? Gotta put both of these out. Let's do this Ubisoft investment bullcrap. That ain't gonna be. I made a video about all the nonsense with Ubisoft that they just announced. It's interesting, you know. Basically, here, y'all could watch my thumbnail. Making of a thumbnail. Instead of watching this gameplay bullcrap. Okay. Oh, wait. One second, folks. Trying to get my act together. Sheesh. There it is. Here we go. We're gonna make a thumbnail very quickly. I gotta look up like Ubisoft. Tension. I'm gonna find an image just to take. This is like the cheapest image, but it is what it is. Just do this. Use this as like my setup. It is not the fanciest, but it is what it is, folks. The heck is going on right now? Did I download it? There it is. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna make some thumbnails, man. Y'all watching me work today. This is the type of stuff you guys don't see from content creators. Don't realize. All right, we're gonna put this up here, and it can't be in black and white. We're gonna make it bold. Probably. Yeah. I don't think I need two texts. Explained. I don't know what to call it, but it's something explained. The deal explained. The deal explained. That's terrible, but we'll leave it like that. Look at how non-effort it was for me to make this thumbnail. Lack of effort. I gotta put something in here in the background, like a character, and then some question marks. Do that. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Should I go with this? Did they let me color that in? Because that looks... I don't like the color. I don't like the color. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. What up? Did it turn black? Oh. I'm just gonna put question marks everywhere. This is how you do it, folks. Question. There it is. Degenerate. You like one of my favorite underground streamers, bro. I'm an underground king, bro. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How y'all like that thumbnail right there? It looks terrible, right? The deal explained. I want to put an image. Is there like a funny image that I can put in here? Like this right here, but I gotta like crop her face. You know what I mean? If I put her in here, where would I put her? Interesting. That's what I want, like a shock face. This is perfect, but the thing is that her top of her head is cut off. This is what I want. All right, teach y'all a little trick. BG backgrounds. You go in here, and I don't have it. Did I save that picture or nah? Oh man, life happens, folks. Life happens. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna edit it in here. Probably can't see that. Show y'all the whole trick, and then you just save it as a pixel. But make sure that it's on the right section. Now it's saved, and you're gonna end up finding it now. And I go in here, and it's in here, and then it's going to clear out the background for me, hopefully. Banger. But it didn't clear everything out, so I go in here and I restore. And I just want to restore the sword, so it won't look so bad. I'm gonna go straight down the middle, and it's gonna clear that out for me right there. Look. Bang, bang. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Don't slack. You can do it. I believe in you. So this is like magic brush is called. And if it doesn't detect what exactly you want, it gets confused and it probably won't clear, restore it the way it should. I was having a hard time finding it. So I have to define that even better by probably zooming in and doing it over. So now I'm kind of screwed on this scenario, which it's okay. I'm going to fix it. The thing is, it's being a pain. So I'm going to go to erase it and start over. It's still trying. Fortunate. Just see. So this is what I have. And it's so confused. All I want is the sword, man. Don't make my life so complicated. There it goes. You see? Perfect. Then you can erase stuff manually as well, which is very cool. Dang. And all you gotta do is save it. You can do the free version. The quality isn't that great, but it's good enough for a thumbnail. Honestly, y'all be worrying too much about these thumbnails. Like if you're doing a Da Vinci painting or something crazy, when it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Make it interesting, make it fun. Of course, you can do way better. There's editors who are amazing, but I am not necessarily at that level. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. How about putting her like right here? This is perfect. The thing is, her head not being in there is bad. How does that look with her? She doesn't have a head. No. NAOE. No way. Look, I'm gonna be toxic. I'm gonna show y'all some craziness, some ghetto-ness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save a different head. I'm gonna crop it and then put it in here. Oh no, not another one of these. Here. Train you kids how to do this. What is going on? There it is. Oh wait, I gotta delete this. So save this real quick. Anger. Okay. And then go in here. Anger. And again, I'm gonna take her little head top and make a fake version of this. Don't tell nobody when y'all watch this video release tomorrow morning. Don't tell nobody. Keep this between us, guys. This is how you do it. But yeah, this video was basically explaining the deal and my point of view on it. And here's the short version. The short version is I don't give a damn about none of these games. Like in the sense of I'm not financially invested in these companies. So it doesn't matter to me, and we shouldn't be thinking about this. As a gaming, like gamers, we shouldn't be thinking about this. This shouldn't be a topic that we discuss. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. That looks terrible. We gonna keep it, but it looks terrible. Can you notice what is wrong with her head? Oh my god. What did I do? Anybody know how to make it match? That's hilarious. Oh, goodness. I just want to make it match, please. Oh man. Trying, folks. Trying anything. But yeah, so for me, it's like, dude, I just want to play a damn game. I don't need to worry about your stocks. I don't want to worry about your business. And oh my god, we're not selling well. It's like, dude, damn, I bought your game, bro. I played the game. Why don't you do your job? Let me do my job and play the damn games and enjoy myself. And you go worry about your freaking investors and all that nonsense. Like, here you go. That matches a little. I don't feel like it's that good, man. Gotta do better. Making her head look big, huh? Trying to make it nice and small for us. What if I went like this? That's bad, guys. Y'all can't notice it. You actually can't notice it. From the stream view, you can't notice it. But anyway, so yeah, so that whole thing with the deal, like, it's like, bro, oh, they invested, they're selling their this. It's like, oh, they laid the studio off, they closed that. It's like, bro, damn. People are spending millions of dollars and it's not good enough. At some point, we got to fire the executives and the CEOs who don't know how to run their businesses. It's my personal view. It's like, I'm not trying to attack them specifically, because I get it. Everybody got a job and not everybody's perfect or whatever you want to complain about. But in the end of the day, bro, this thumbnail's terrible, bro. I feel bad. I got to get a better NAOE thumbnail. I just want to have her like she's shocked, you know, like, oh. But NAOE. Nope. Ain't nothing in there. So yeah, so for me, when I hear about it and it's like it gets stormed in my ear on social media, and I can care less. I absolutely don't care. I'm gonna put shocked. Let's see, now he's shocked. By the way, the actress is cute. Shout out to her. She's a beautiful young lady. But yeah, for me, it's more like just make a dope game. Like, I'm not thinking about Sony, right? I'm not saying, damn, Sony, they're selling their company. It's like, yo, Sony make dope games. That's it. Keep making dope games. Leave me alone. Don't talk about it. I want to play the games you make great. EA, I'm just worried about what game can they make that's good. They made a Split Faction. I can care less about Madden. I can care less about whatever game you want to name. Most of those games I can care less about. Give me some UFC. Give me some, you know, Split Faction type stuff. I'm going to put, how about YASUKE? Maybe they got an image of him shocked. I actually don't even got to put none of these characters. I just want to. I'm making this thumbnail more complicated than it needs to be, but I feel like a character in it is nice. Yeah, I'm over it. All right, so what we're gonna do is make this smaller. So the way to go is to go here, here, group these together, and then make it smaller. Nobody will notice. They won't notice, will they? I notice. It looks very bad. Yeah. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I just figured it out. I figured it out, folks. Oh wait, she has to go to the background too. Let's put a text. What? There you go. Put a text saying what? And put it on her head. Make it look clean. Yeah, I did all this extra stuff. All I had to do was do that. Distort it. And that's the thumbnail, man. We done. We done and we finished. Stop stealing my thumbnails too, man. I've seen it online, bro. My viewers actually sent me links to people stealing my thumbnail. I don't have the best thumbnails in the industry. They're pretty simple and not the best, basically. But why in the world will you go and try to steal a thumbnail from somebody who clearly I'm not getting thousands and millions of views? If you're gonna steal a thumbnail, I would steal thumbnails from the people with millions of views. Oh, that video got millions of views. That's the thumbnail I want to steal from. Why take from the poor when you could take from the rich? You know what I mean? Like Robin, via Robin, Ubisoft. What am I gonna call this? Massive. Well, I'm gonna be toxic here and just do like a clickbait. Massive news. Ubisoft sells deal explain. I don't know. Yeah, let's put the word explain real big. Why do I have Assassin's Creed on here? Don't really. Massive news, Ubisoft sales. It's not a really good title. Just gonna be real. Not into it. Let's do this description here real quick. This video, bruh. This video explains the new Ubisoft deal with Tencent. I usually don't make videos like this, by the way, but I did one. I thought it was interesting. I'm like, you know what? People always ask for my opinion. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, man. So I break down my personal view on some of that. At the end of the day, I can care less as long as they make my games. Just make my games, bro. Don't be selling the products. And it looks like they didn't sell on their products. Look like they still have ownership, still can figure some stuff out and do what they gotta do. Yo, these little ads, man, I let the AI do it, which is a bad idea. But guys, I don't like the name. I think it's the worst possible name on YouTube. It's just not cool. What is it, 1.6 or is it 4.3? 4.3. Now that's more clickbaity, baby. Clickbait. I've never been a clickbaiter, but here we are, folks. Life changes. It's somewhat clickbaity, man. Massive news. Ubisoft $4.3 billion deal. Explained. There you go. There goes my video for the morning. Tomorrow is the 28th. Damn, time is flying, guys. That is rough. My birthday's in a couple weeks. That is insane. I haven't thought about my birthday and I haven't really been trying to celebrate too heavily. All right, so we got 1 week. In exactly 2 weeks from today, my birthday is. So y'all better buy me some nice. Somebody better spend some money. I'm gonna do a birthday stream. How about that? I'm gonna do 2 birthday streams. Nah, I gotta do 1. I'm gonna announce my birthday stream. You know what I mean? Like, yo, PayPal me $10 million. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're done. That's video 1 for the day. And I was gonna do this battle pass thing. Actually, wait a minute. I haven't taken a picture of the battle pass. Let me see if I can do that on my. I'm gonna showcase the completed final reward. Okay. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Gotta redo this whole stream. I'm gonna shut that off. So I gotta close out. I hate the fact that I have to do this because I already know a better way, but I'm not gonna go through all that. Actually, wait a minute, I should have. All right, so we're gonna big screen this. Big screen. Turn my camera off. Hold on. I'm trying to get a screenshot about it. Get a screenshot of this. Banger. Go in here. Screenshot of this. Banger. What else? Good. Yeah. Good. I did the video. I don't know if no one cares, do they? We'll find out tomorrow. If I don't get no views on that, but experiment. So I recorded finishing the battle pass, and just kind of like some thoughts on it. Ain't nothing special, but. What do they call these things? Weekly? What is this? Projects, right? I don't like that name. Stupid. Weekly anomalies. Battle pass. Sheesh. Complete. That's terrible thumbnail, but we'll deal with it. There we go. I gotta make a thumbnail for this. We're gonna do in minutes. Showing y'all all my stuff right now. That's how I do it, man. It's a lot of work, but somebody gotta do it. Last but not least, thumbnail. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Copy this, bring this over here, delete the background image. So let's see. So now I gotta input some screenshots. Now I gotta be careful. Y'all can't see this. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Y'all can't see any of this. I'm sorry. Somebody just said, yo, what are you showing us? Apologies, dude. I'm in the middle of editing, uploading stuff, and doing all this nonsense. So these two. All right, let's talk about it. I'm gonna put it on screen so you can. I have to close out my extra monitor sometimes to screenshot better. Just better quality. I like it better. And I'm gonna show y'all this. Now we're gonna edit this. All right, so I have 2 pictures. I feel like showing the rewards is better than showing this completion, but the completion is interesting. You see right there, right? Oops, let's see. Right there it says completion, so that's gonna be highlighted. Let me put this in the background. Thanks. So right here, very big completion. That's gonna help. That's going there no matter what, I think. And then the rewards. Cut this up and put this right here because, my opinion, you know, okay, we don't need to see it completed twice. We can actually close this. Put this down to here. Bigger. Huh? That. That in there, and then put it in the background a little. We gotta put a text and hide this in the background as well. A lot of work to do, but we'll get there. I'm gonna duplicate this because I like it, and I'm going to do a little finessing up here. Go right here. Learned. We gotta learn something today. All right, let's put this right here. And back, put this in the front. Okay. So right there, I just cleared out the ugliness. And then I'm gonna clear out more ugliness on this side. These are like the text that are in the background. People won't notice it as much, but it's better if you can clear it out a little bit so that it could be a focused visual. Let's see. I'm gonna write worth it. This is called clickbait now. Now I'm turning into a clickbaiter, guys. Is it worth it? I say it in the video. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Worth it? That's it. Get another one of these, duplicate it, put it backwards. The one look like the other one, and put it right here where it says final reward. That's it. Masterpiece. Another thumbnail done. What's that? 2? Back to back, baby. We in a row. And it ain't the greatest, but got the job done. Okay. Could leave that in there. Without it, with it. Keeping it in. Oh wait, I could flip this horizontal. Oh, that makes no more sense. Looks a little better. That's it. That's how you make thumbnails in 2 minutes. I don't know how many minutes that was, but somebody got to time me. Can't stop me, folks. You can't stop me, man. Know what I mean? Actually, you can, but for different reasons. Here we are. Let me know how y'all feel about this thumbnail. So this one's better than the last one. Pretty straightforward. I always check this, but I don't care because I'll just let them do their thing. I feel like it's not the best to do automated monetizations. Oh wait, I forgot to schedule it. Weekly. Battle Pass final reward completed. Do it like that. That's a long sentence. Nobody cares. We'll see. Maybe this video blows up. At the test. 28th, we did one at 7 p.m. We're gonna do another one at 12. I'm doubling down, baby. 7, 12. You know what I mean? There it is. Boom. All right, so now my Let's Plays haven't been going as well as I wanted. Okay. It's a fun fact. You didn't know. Today we released episode 24, so we're gonna do 25 next. I go into my files. Where is it? Here. Go into my files, look at the Let's Play. I'm gonna spoil the game for you guys. I don't care. You're watching, it's your problem. Hopefully it's not a really deep story mission. I'm not spoiling the main plot or anything. We'll see. Maybe it spoils everything. Too bad too. Episode 25 right here. Oh, this is an ally recruiting mission. Oh, this is perfect. This is easy. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to make a thumbnail. Funny enough. Jinnoja. I could just go AC Shadows ally. What is it? Shinoro? Shinoro, I think. I hope I spelled that right. Whatever, man. And I could just take an image of him from the internet that works. Can't really see him individually. Did I name him correctly? This him right here? Yeah, that's him. I think. Let me look at the damn video. There he is. Yeah, that's him with the little hair. Could use my footage, but my footage isn't the highest quality. This isn't the highest quality either. This is sad, bro. Damn, people suck. Give me a damn 4K. There we go. I'm like this. He doesn't look that great in here either, but I'm gonna take it. At this point, man, we taking whatever we could get. I might have to take this one too. You know what I mean? Dog, my dog. Gennaro, Ginidi. Gini. There he is. That's him too, right? Did I put him here with... I'm trying to think twice. Doesn't matter. We'll find it. But yeah, so I like to take 2 or 3 images. Then I come over here, pick a video that... I pick a thumbnail I already made. Kind of... Oh wait, what am I talking about? This is the actual Let's Play. I already have my setup for that. All I do is go to the end and continue. It's a little hack for you guys. Now all I gotta do is throw the image in there, which we already have 3. Not much to worry about, except for the fact that this is taking forever to load. And I'm wondering what files are in this specific download thing. I don't think there's a lot of them. So that's just weird that it's being like this. Oh, maybe this is so huge. We're deleting this. I'm gonna make mad space. I have like a lot of files in there that... How many gigs is this? Yeah, it's 1 gig. We're out of here. See you later, buddy. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put all 3 images in here. It doesn't mean I'm using them. And already I don't like this one. This could be interesting, or this. I feel like this one's cool. I'm gonna use it. Get out of here. Bang. Anger. Bang. And then his name is Ally Jinjiro. In arrow. Is that really how you spell it? Let me watch this thumbnail when he speaks. No. Jin Orja. Jinalija. See, man, I had it all wrong, bro. Digital. See, that's why I couldn't find a lot of images of him. That's crazy. This would probably be the best one. Damn it. I have it in high quality. It is. We'll use this. Bro, Jindodo. Yeah, easy this is. I don't think this type of stream builds up my viewership, but hey, at least I'm productive. You could kiss my if you don't want to see this. Wait, did I spell his name right? Yeah, I did. Here we go. Didn't save it. I'm actually gonna do a couple more let's play video thumbnails so that I could lock in. Know what I mean? I'm gonna put this one out tomorrow, but then I want to have a couple stacked up so I won't have to think about this later. Good to kind of have things prepped. This is a good thing. So I'm gonna teach y'all something right now. So my let's play isn't going well. This is my first let's play on this channel. I'm very good with let's play because my commentary's top tier. I think I'm some of the best commentary in the industry. You could just listen to me and you know, do your thing and enjoy. But the facts are hold on. Including ally and there it goes. I just put a little extra description to make sure that we're good. So I'm doing another one at, let's see, tomorrow at 5. It's going up. This one's going up at 5 too. 3 videos tomorrow. See that? See how easy that was? Let's do a 4:45. Banger. All done, folks. That's how you get it done. But as I was stating, I have never put a let's play on this channel. I've done let's plays on my other channel. I learned how to do them pretty good. I've never done it on this channel. And I should. Oh, let's go with 26. I should add that to my repertoire. It would be amazing. I do a lot of let's plays anyways. But the thing is, my channel isn't benefiting off of my let's plays. So far, I have done a lot of guides, not enough let's plays. So now if I make my audience love my let's plays and I'm still doing my guides, my channel will be erupting in the future. So the investment is my first let's play, trying to get it out there and get people used to it, make people enjoy it. Then on my second or third one, a new game comes out that I decide to do a let's play for. I'm not going to do it for every game. It's going to be for specific games that I feel deserve it. And there's some really amazing games, you know, like a Last of Us game would be incredible. The Metal Gear series, you know, there's certain games, Death Stranding, there's certain games that are like, yo, this is it. So yeah, that's the game plan. That's the hope. But I gotta remember, man, you're doing a lot of work. Like I'm doing a lot. Not you, but I don't even know the name of this video. Hunting Shinobi. Okay. So yeah, it's about hunting Shinobi. Start it over, dude. Trying to get like a nice little shot here. I kind of like this visual of this. YASUKE. Out here wilding. Even the boss right here. Spoiler, damn it. I want to show y'all all this. Spoiler. Not really that much of a spoiler. This is pretty cool. Visuals too, by the way. Kind of like it. Ah, no. Oh. Okay, rewind this whole thing. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I'm gonna take a screenshot when the time comes. It's gonna be one or the other, man. I don't have a lot of. Before the actual attacks and all that pop up, this could be a really good visual, and the sunset is amazing here. I feel like it could be great. Did that guy stop talking? See, that's a dope visual. Sheesh, so everything just goes no matter what. Okay, let's get another one. Even though I'm taking a screenshot, it doesn't pause the visuals. That's free fire. I don't know. Oh, terrible. I'm over it. See if I can find something else somewhere. Don't mind these visuals. Some of this is spoilerish. In the beginning, I spoke to somebody, didn't I? Spoke to her. The lover, the stripper. I really like that outfit. Thing fire. See, I'm gonna try to take a screenshot of me when I'm oh. Sheesh. That's kind of dope. No. We done and we finished. Now, I don't know where the hell those files go. Apologies. I'm gonna learn today. Didn't they go to pictures? Yeah, they went to pictures. No, they didn't. Lied. Screenshots are there. How did I assume it was here? Oh wait, documents maybe. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. Giving me a hard time. I don't know. Maybe in videos. Somebody was telling me snip. Snip. So there's a way to see. Right here. Green snip. Window. Freedom. Angle. Oh, I didn't even know you can see right here. It's saying it'll save here. It doesn't say. Looking for is where the hell are the files? Where are these damn? If I learn this, I can use this snip thing a lot. I don't know where to find the damn snip files at all. So this is why I don't like it. I don't like it. Watch me snip. This is where the snip file is. Going into deep into these files right now. Oh, y'all looking at my whole internet. Huh. I give up. I hate you. Oh, let's just try to use the ones that we picked. See if we can get it from there. Duplicates. Make it 26. See, that's why it takes too long, man. Better when it's one screen. I don't have to have multiple monitors because I won't have to worry, you know. I don't even know where that is. I hate you. I officially hate you. All right, guys, we're going back to one monitor. Turn this off for a little while. One monitor life. I got to take a day offline and figure all that out. That way I won't have to deal with this ever again. But I appreciate everybody hanging out, slanging, and just kicking it. I'm going to play some footage in the background. YASUKE. This is the atomic samurai build. The thing is, this is when I first tested it and I didn't know what I was doing, but I know how to one-shot everybody, a boss, anything. I can really go crazy with this build. It's a lot of different ways to play it. You're either gonna one-shot or two-shot everything, which is pretty powerful if you ask me. All right, 26. Get a little screen time. Screenshot that. You know what? That's the thumbnail, man. We ain't even gonna think about it. Y'all gonna have to wait and see for your damn selves. Shinobi Hunter. That's what we're calling episode 20. Say. That's gonna be my last one for the night, guys. And then maybe I'll play a game real quick for a second. Somebody was asking me to play, what's the name of that game? The first Berserker on stream. I haven't done that yet. I think I did play it when it first came out. I played the tech test on stream. No, I think I played I lied. I played only the beta. One of the betas. The ones that was allowed to stream. That was a year and a half ago or something. New day. It's a new day. But I will say, you know, it was really nice. I don't think the story is going to be compelling. No one's going to care. Everybody just want to play, you know. Did I just download the whole files? I'm losing it. It was good, man. By the way, I want to take a moment. I know that they don't watch all the time, but they'll watch sometimes. To some of the schools I've worked with in recent years, I'm grateful for you guys giving me opportunity. You know, I'm not necessarily somebody who is focused on education as a career. I just love giving back to communities and helping. And so if you end up watching my content, I know there's some people who probably do that from that field. Just know, like, I'm humbled. You know, I believe we're all students, aka teachers of life, and we have to share our lessons and our you know, failures to be able to prosper better. It's important to have the mindset to be that way, because then you're learning all the time and you're sharing what you learn, and then someone else can share what they learn. What you learn isn't everything, so someone else's learning can grow. So being able to be in colleges and in high schools, sharing information with students about all the different things. They've allowed me to do music stuff, gaming stuff, entrepreneur stuff, all of those avenues. Being able to be a voice is important. And to be honest, I don't want to get spiritual here, but believe we all are just children of God who are sharing our spiritual journeys as human flesh, meaning like I'm a spirit who gets this physical experience, which is being alive as a human. But I'm deeply down and down. We're all spirits, souls who share the earth and are lucky enough to have the earth. So when you can give other people guidance, it means a lot. So it's always special to me. I know I do a lot of this content stuff and it seems meaningless, but it really is a tool to share love and peace to people. So yeah, that's the breakdown. And now we're done with all of this nonsense, folks. Y'all want to keep watching me edit stuff? Would y'all watch somebody respond to their comments? Like, honestly, if I can do it on stream, it would be the greatest. Just to be on stream replying to every comment. How many of y'all on the chat would want to just sit here and watch me reply to all my comments on my YouTube videos? I might do a whole stream about it. How about that? Where you just watch me reply. Because like right now I got hundreds and thousands probably. I don't know how many I got. I don't even want to know. It's exhausting just thinking about it. But I'll show y'all what I mean right now. So here we are. So as I go down, there's like a lot of comments. I'm not going to catch up to this unless I do it. And I have to do it because this is my community. Do it in on stream ain't the best. But let's go ahead and play this before I do anything else. We're not going to do that right now. But I just wanted to kind of point out I could do a stream like that tomorrow. Probably gonna do a stream like that. All right, so Kazam, I don't think I can play it on this account. Don't think there's like a second save or whatever. Why don't we just try to play on my account? This is a demo, so I don't have the full game. Can't go crazy with it or show y'all a lot of stuff. I think I deleted my save to start over and learn. And so we'll get into it right now. Very quickly, this game released today. I don't have no partnerships with these people. I don't even care. I'm not even playing the game. If it was like my must-have game, I would have already played it. But it is a cool game design-wise. Turn off my music so you guys can watch this. Visually very interesting. It's kind of like anime-ish. Looks sick. Connected to the DNF universe. I don't really know much about that. But the combat is the only thing that I can say with a shadow of doubt. Without a shadow of doubt, the combat is next level. Some of the best in this genre. I'm kind of tired of just very basic Souls-like games getting away with a boring combat system. Oh, you gotta roll. And you gotta stand there and block for half an hour. And you gotta like have basic attacks that look terrible. It's like, no, let me do combos. Let me flip, toss, spin, turn. Let me do something that looks fire. I'm still gonna dodge, but make it look cool. I'm still gonna block, but make it look, you know, interesting, dynamic. I want to do attacks, but let me have some fun in it. And people will always say like, oh, you know, Souls like you're not supposed to be overpowered. It's like, I don't need to be overpowered. I just need to be able to feel like I'm progressing in the combat and mastering it and going to another level of like, wow, look at the visuals. This combo that I'm doing now, that I unlocked a new combo that allows me to do something crazy. And so certain games do that, and they give you abilities, cool looking stuff, you know. For example, Wulong had a deflect system that was the best, and then you had Sekiro that had an even better like parry / deflect. Those systems are stylish. Those are really visually pleasing for gamers, you know. And so this is the game, but I'm like, I guess I'm deeper into the story at the beginning of the demo than normal. So you can block, parry, do this typical stuff, but I want to practice doing like a perfect parry so I can show you guys. I haven't really played this in forever, but I had it downloaded just to kind of get a flashback of it. I'm doing terrible on my dodges, huh? Dude, swing. I mean, on my parry. You could just block it anyways. It takes up stamina, but see, that was a perfect dodge. When you see the like reddish colors instead of pure white is a block. See that pure white? But when I do it the way I'm about to show you, which it didn't work there, but see, that's a parry. And you can see that he'll swing his sword right after. And then, you know, of course you want to stagger the enemy, do damage to him. And what's very cool is once you stagger them, see how he's injured, I finish him off. But when you stagger them, you're capable of doing a finisher. And it's really powerful and dynamic. And really nice to kind of, use on enemies and stuff like that. We'll go over here real quick. I think there was a little mini boss over here coming up. I'll show you guys that. And the combat's nice, man. Like, I don't really know right now. I'm not showcasing the best version of it because I'm new to the game. Oh yeah, so this bear, pretty hard hitter. Dodged it right there. You don't have to dodge. Again, you can parry. See how I just parried that? But if I don't have stamina and I try to parry, I'm cooked. Oh, let's see, for example, he almost killed me right there. I gotta be careful. It's very hard. Oh, snap. He actually never guarded me before. I killed him pretty fast last time. Oh, dude. Take it easy. Wowzers. I have no stamina, so I gotta relax and panic dodging. And it's way better to block than dodge. If you block, you can withstand all of this. You know what I mean? Like, for example, see, I'm just gonna block a little more now. Get my stamina back. Parry that a little bit. It's way better to block than to parry. I'm about to die, actually. See that right there? That's when he's weak. Hit him like that, and it finishes him off, of course. When you break someone's stamina, they'll become, you know, vulnerable, let's just say, and then you can do a finisher on them. Pretty much, that's it. I have no health, dude. That dude beat me down. I'm acting like I'm a pro at this game, but yeah, I got dogged up right there. I'm gonna run away from the fight. Can't fight right now. I'm gonna go head over to reset this real quick, and then kind of probably run it back real quick, just show you guys. And so here's your typical spot. You come in here, you upgrade something specific. I don't have enough currency to do that, but yeah, you start upgrading different things, standard stuff, right? I feel like the blocking mechanic goes with your guard. You want to have some willpower, in my opinion, a lot of willpower. You're gonna be doing the blocks, like I said, and we're gonna do this again, and I'm gonna show y'all like a easier version. If you reset the world by going in there, by the way. Oh, dude. Let's get rid of this guy. I hate the range attackers, as always. Take them out first. The house rule in my house. Finish him. And again, a little parry right there, as you can see. Parrying also takes some of their stamina. So I haven't upgraded or done anything that I know about, like the skills and all that. This is the build. And so like I said, you can see a little bit of a combo, and I don't have a lot of stamina to go crazy. But if you get good at this game, you're going to have a blast, because they have a nice system, rewarding combat. And played on my friend's account, and there was some really good weapons combos that you can do and stuff with his account and his playset. This is the bear again. I'm gonna try to avalanche this guy and just go ham on him for a second. See if I can sneak up behind him. You think? You could. Look at this. Never tried this. This is a special attack. It's kind of like a... Look at that. We took out a big chunk of his health. Oh, man. I got nervous. Come on over here, big boy. See how I'm parrying that? And I parried 2 out of 3, but... Oh, my God. I'm so dead. Deserve that. I'm trying to show off with my parry, but... Yeah, I'm able to parry a decent amount of his attacks. And again, he's just a basic, like, mini boss in the demo, but then you get the rewards, and of course you can upgrade these and have some fun with it. I said, decent stuff, nothing too crazy. The game ain't some game of the year, in my opinion, but it's definitely well put together. And we're gonna fight that other guy now that I have some health. That big giant thing. It's a lot harder, especially with these other guys in the way, so I'm gonna try to just push this guy. Cheese. There you go. That's how you cheese. That guy thought he was gonna get me. And there's the big group thing coming at me right now, but yo, my man. There it goes. And so this big guy's fighting that big. I'm gonna let them fight for a second. I'll just watch. Come on, fellas, you can do it. I want one of them to die. So let me go finish this guy. Yes. Hey man, one-on-one. One-on-one. Take it easy. Now, he got some combos. Again, these are just regular enemies. These are not boss fights. So I blocked a lot of that. Now he's a little bit dazed up. That Pierce hurt him. Scared now? Come on. You can charge up your attack like that. And then just hammer him away. Okay. I shouldn't be going too crazy, but here I go. That's it. You feel me? And you know, the game evolves. There's abilities. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in the game that's pretty fire. I like it personally. That's it. Don't think I have enough to upgrade now. And that's it, my friends. But let's go see. There's a boss somewhere over here. Oh wait. Got some more. Got enough. So I haven't really like studied what is best, but like I said, since you're gonna be either dodging or blocking, you want to upgrade that a lot. I'm gonna put a little more attacks on this, just for the heck of it. And by the way, this is a stream for Assassin's Creed. I'm over here playing a different game. Somebody asked me about it, so jumping on for 2 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all this boss. Win or lose, we out of here. Ooh. See, like he does some heavy damage, but if I block it, not that serious. Come on, big boy. Whoa. He delays his attack, which is kind of crazy. Can't necessarily parry that. Get a little nervous when he's charging like that. He's a little maniac. Oh, hell no. What do you want to do, Vlad? Look at that. He's a dumbass, actually. Keep doing that. I always stay with half my health when I fight bosses. I mean, half my stamina, if I can. Because I do not want to end up... Whoa! That was crazy. Hey, dude, take it easy. I'm making a video here. Make me look good, man. Dude. Messing with me. No. Got him. So I want to hurt him a little bit and then do the attack. And you know they always got second phases, so I don't know what's coming. Oh my goodness. Bruh. Nope. That was wrong. So I have help. No, I don't. I'm dead. Dude, I was doing good. We got him halfway. And those are the learning curves of how to fight bosses. That was a really nice boss. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy once you figure him out. Like that though. But as you can see, you know, evolution. You'll get better once you learn. And then you'll develop, you know, whatever skills you get. That's it. But this is a demo, and this ain't even the full game, so not much to worry about. You dig? You dig? You dig? There we go. And that's pretty much it. It's 11:30. I might actually get off. Get off early, put on a movie, go to bed. Get up tomorrow morning. Get some work done, and actually do a full stream tomorrow. What am I playing? So I have a couple of games I wanted to play. This game I definitely want to play. I ain't gonna spend no money on it. Gonna wait. And plus, I'm waiting for an email from this company. They were like terrible with their little sending me on a quest. Wasn't happy about that. Looking at my email right now. But I haven't played 2K, which I have to before the season ends because I didn't get my cap breaker. So I've definitely been wanting to jump on there. Marvel Rivals, another good game. And then there's a couple of things like Apex I've been dying to play more of. Black Myth is getting a DLC soon, so maybe I'll jump back in just to kind of get into the rhythm of the game again. It was a fun ride beating that game. Little Nightmare. I've been wanting to play this on stream, so we're gonna probably do a stream for that. And oh, Prince of Persia has a DLC as well. Wanted to try that. What else do I have on here? Purchase Ascended, another great looter shooter. I always have fun when I play that. That's pretty much it. Oh, the Division. So those are kind of like my general older games that I want to get back into, vibe out with. I was going to do a Shadows full play, but I don't like how I play. Meaning I'm gonna go and spend 150 hours just to beat the story once, which I already know how to beat the story. I could speed run it, which I have been doing a little bit of, but I haven't really dedicated. So I might use a different account and just replay the whole Shadows at some point. I wanted to give it space and just play other games for a little bit and then come back to it like, oh, okay, this is how I feel. You know? But yeah, man, I've had my fun. It's been a blast to Assassin's Creed and full time it for the what, a month now? Well, it hasn't felt like a month, but it's been a couple weeks. Let me see. Let me see when was the last time I dropped like any other game, because I've been so focused on this game for I would say over a month. February 28th is when I started really dropping Assassin's Creed content. Like consistent, only Assassin's Creed. Yep, February 28th. So that's 30 days. Well, you know what I mean. 27 days. I feel like that's a lot. A blessing. You know what's crazy? I haven't really went into these games from this HUD too often. Wish they had part 1 in here. Let's go into Mirage just for the heck of it. Didn't Mirage get a recent update? Ooh, let's launch it. Let's see. I really like Mirage. I don't know how this haters are like, oh, Mirage was whack. It is, the reason people are mad is because it is an expansion to Valhalla in a way. But what's wrong with that? You know, if it's full price, I get it. You're like, oh, why don't you just make it a DLC for $40? Like, I get that. But would it have been as good as it was if it was only $40? I don't even know how much it costs when it released. Might have been 70, right? Regular full price. The thing is, if you didn't know about the connection to to Valhalla, you would think, oh, this was a cool Assassin's Creed game. It's very old school style where you're in a city where you're, you know, an assassin going through, you know, the journey to become an assassin, all that. This is cool. That's what you would think in a natural, general type of thinking. I love this game a lot. And I love the permadeath. I feel like every Assassin's Creed can have it, and a lot of games need to do that. permadeath mode. It's just like if you die, you restart the whole thing. You know? I'm not gonna really do it. Just want to see some. We already did this. Yeah, this is my permadeath run. Pretty fire. Haven't really played this in a while, so we're not doing that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's been a blessing to have y'all while I was recording my nonsense. We made what, 4 thumbnails? Let's see how productive we were. Hold on a second. Made 1, 2, 3, 4 thumbnails. Recorded a video. What else did we do? Scheduled 4 videos. There's still more videos to fix, but actually, I think we recorded 2 videos today. Feel like we did all right. Anyways, much appreciation. Hope y'all enjoy some of this. We're gonna get into deeper conversations tomorrow. I'm gonna officially just chill out, probably thinking twice. I don't know if I should stream tomorrow and try to free the night off, not go to Cambridge, stay in this place that I'm at, and just stream Shadow's full run, like good 7-hour type of stream, or just play other games and just chill out, record that, just relax day, just randomize stuff. Like, look, I want to download this. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, have a good day, have a good night, sweet dreams. See y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. All right, we out here.